What's going on, guys? I'm Cash with CashedOutCars, and in today's video, as you can see, I'm finally driving the Miata. So before we get started, if you don't really follow me or you're on my channel for the rabbit videos, I'll let you guys know what I have done to the car. So in terms of handling, I'm on Yonaka coilovers, and I went through and did a full set of polyurethane bushings, so everything in the suspension is fresh. And other than that, handling wise, I'm on TSW wheels with Falcon Azenas tires, and those are some high performance tires, but the set I have on right now is pretty worn down. And other than that, in the non-handling aspects, as you can see, I have a Boss Frog Clearview roll bar back there. I have Sparco Sprint 5 seats and race equipped harnesses. So that's basically the major components of the car that I've done since I've gotten it. If you're new to the channel, I have how-to videos on all that stuff in case you're interested. And with that said, I'm going to get into how I like the car so far and how it drives. So the first thing that I'm going to get into as I go onto this little back road here is the speed of the car. And honestly, it's very slow. Like, this is floored in second gear right now. And as you can see, you don't get going that fast, but once you get going, like through this little S-turn here, you could definitely carry your speed, and the car corners very flat, and it's like so much fun to drive. So definitely not a fast car, definitely a handling car for now, because I don't have any power mods done to it, but it's definitely a great fun. And on a day like today, it's probably around 65 degrees and sunny. It's just so much fun to go out and cruise like on back roads like this with the top down. So right now I'm just cruising around, and I'll keep you guys posted. So right now, guys, I'm cruising on a back road that runs right along a river, and I would say that this is the absolute perfect car to do this in, because with the top down, it's just such a good experience on a nice day like today. You got the wind in your hair, you got the sound of the car, and it doesn't even matter that the car's not fast, because you're just cruising along having a good time like I am. So my first impressions on this car are definitely great. Like, I love it so much, and it's so much fun to drive. And compared to the Rabbit, it's definitely a lot more fun on a day like today. And it's just an awesome little car. So another thing that I absolutely love about this car is the attention that it draws. So as I'm driving down the road, a lot of people are looking at me and giving me smiles and thumbs up, especially other Miatas. People say it's just a Jeep thing to wave at each other. No, it's not. Miatas do it too. Everybody that has the same car as you, you'll wave to them and give them a smile. So yeah, just driving around, seeing people smile and give you thumbs up, and it really looks like the car genuinely makes them happy, kind of like it makes me happy driving it. And another thing is, whenever I park it in a more public place, people always come up to me and talk to me about it. Like, they tell me that they like it, and they ask me questions about it, and we end up just having conversations about cars. So I was just parked at the gas station, and the guy came up to me asking me about the seats and asking me for advice on his Porsche 928. So that was pretty cool just to see that already I just started driving this car, and people are already kind of connecting with me and sharing the same passion that I do. So it's absolutely awesome. All right, guys, so we're at an intersection here, and I'm just going to do another quick little pull because I can and because it's so much fun. So that was floored right there. Obviously, we're not going that fast. I got stuck behind a Jetta. But another thing that's great about this car that I really, really like is you could just drive it floored and not be going too far over the speed limit that you're going to get in huge trouble or kill yourself. So it's great in that aspect, because you could just go and feel like you're driving really fast and be driving pretty fast, but not be driving so fast that it's ridiculous. And it's great because you could drive full throttle like that, and it makes you feel like you're driving the car like as fast as it could go, which is just absolutely awesome. Now we're just going to do a quick second gear pull. So that was about 7,000 RPM, and like I said, this car definitely isn't fast. It definitely does pull a little bit harder. Once you get probably around 5,000 RPM, you could feel the car start to pull just a little bit more. But it's a great car because it just loves to rev, and it's so fun to rev that you just want to keep going. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go on to another little twisty back road. that runs right next to a reservoir, so this should be an awesome drive in this car. I've taken my Rabbit on this road a couple of times, but this is going to be the first time in this. And while I'm doing this, I'll be talking about the coilovers and basically the overall feel of the car and how it corners and how it does through these little twisty roads. So let's get started. Gotta love that full throttle right there. So right away, what I noticed versus when I drove the car in the summer at the autocross is that right now the car definitely drives a lot more flat, and it doesn't have nearly as much body roll because these Yonaka coilovers clearly really helped with that. And before I was on stock suspension, and right now with the coilovers installed, it's way better. Like, it handles a lot better, corners a lot flatter. So that's definitely a big upside of these coilovers. Nice little rev match right there for you guys. Probably can't hear it, but it was a good one. And now we're getting into some slightly more twisty stuff. And like I said before, the car just drives so flat now that it's like a blast on these roads. So going through that really turny S section right there, the car just feels so great and it's so much fun to drive. I don't really have that much to say about it other than it's great and so much fun to drive, because it really is. So yeah, just enjoy the rest of the video. Basically the end of this twisty road, and I'll just briefly go through and tell you guys what I think of the car one last time. And like I said, I just like it so much, and it's so much fun on a great day like today. I know that's pretty repetitive, but it really is. Like, it's just so much fun to drive with the top down, and the corner's so flat and handles nice, and it's just a perfect car for a day like today. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe for more.